6:40 in the morning, and man oh man, we got a lot of catching up to do from yesterday, I feel like. So one of my guys should have gotten the countertops glazed at a unit that we've been working on for a while. We had to do a repair in there, paint the unit, glaze those two tubs. The final thing that we had to do was glaze the countertops. My guy did that last night. I'm curious to see how that's turned out. So we're gonna go look at that first thing. Then at another property, we had 2 units go yesterday. Both of those units did not get fully completed. They almost got completed. One of which being a full color change. I started helping the guy with that unit yesterday, painting the ceilings, painting the doors. I had to have another guy go over there last night to try to finish the trim and window sills. But I know that he had mentioned, the first guy who was doing that unit mentioned that it still needed some touch-ups in there. And of course, being a full color change, it's gonna need some touch-ups. So I hope they understand that we need a little bit of time this morning, and I hope they're okay with it, to make sure that both of these units are the way that they're supposed to be. Another guy did another unit over there, and he didn't get the doors or the trim done, so he should be getting over there first thing this morning to bust that out. I'll be over there first thing this morning trying to help out with that, but I got a lot of running around I gotta do. I gotta make sure that we are set up for today. We got countertops we should be getting to today. I thought we had 2 sets of countertops going this week. We've only got 1. I've got to put this big proposal in for the Class A guy and get today set up. You know, one thing that I'm really starting to feel like is, man, hey, I ain't got time to be doing the work. I really need people to handle this work, and we're getting it. We're getting it. I'm not gonna complain. We're getting it. So it's just busy. I like it that we're busy. But let's go see how these countertops came out. Let's start with that. Why do they look so scratched up? That looks horrendous. Oh my God. What the? Why do they look so scratched up? All right, well. See that tool right there? That tool I use all day, every day. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to a 2-bedroom color change over here at one of these properties. And I already been in here doing some light work. Took off the outlet plate covers. That was already like that. And did a little bit of skimming in a couple of spots. And now I'm taping up door handles. So carpet's staying. Flooring maybe staying. I don't know. I don't have any confirmation on this. So when I don't have any confirmation, we treat it like it's staying. See these door handles? See this prep game? Hey, prep is so important when it comes to painting work. I've been taking a lot of before and afters of these color changes, especially. These are my bread and butter when it comes to advertising. Well, we up in the box truck. Taking this thing for a joyride today. Sorry I had to cut the last clip short. My painter came in. I had to tell him I was filming a TikTok video. But I got the box truck loaded from the residential job. And we moved the PMD. It's possible that the PMD was overheating. I also got another PMD in the truck. I'm gonna drive the piss out of this thing and watch this guy just cut right out in front of me with your 30-day tags. Please, stick man. Lord. People be driving. Yeah, they do. And hey, guess what? We're driving the box truck. So I got 3 people in that color change. Me and another guy, we're getting ready to go do a drywall job for my buddy Rico. And not really sure what we're walking into here. Also don't know about pricing. Also don't know about payment. Hopefully everything's gonna go well with this. Hopefully everything's gonna go well with this. It's in an occupied home. But really I need to get the box truck unloaded. That's what I'm trying to do. And trying to utilize the box truck. I'm keeping this thing now since I can't even give it away. But damn, it's so bright. Shit, it's bright. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna just keep it now. And hopefully she's gonna drive well. Oh hell no, we gotta go. We gotta go, 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 go. All right. Hopefully next time I'm talking to you, I'm telling you we've had safe travels. Whip. Hey, what's going on? Up here at the storage unit and just got done doing a job for my homeboy Rico. So we just did a little drywall mud work. Yeah, we knock that out. Look at this damn storage unit. Hey, does anybody want a couch? I'd give it away and my wife would let me. That's actually a slogan of a car dealership. I'd give them away, but my wife won't let me. All right, so I've been whipping the box truck around and that joint has been running good, no issues, not even a single hiccup. And I want to show you why I think that might be. Pop the old his hood. Take a look at things real quick. All right. Now, this is not guaranteed to be anything. All right, so check this out right here. This is our, how hot are you? Yeah, this is our PMD right here. It's a little on the warm side, but you can see the PMDs right there. Matter of fact, we can pull her up a little bit. There's the PMD, okay? It's a Stanodyne or some shit like that. And now the PMD is like right in this area. And it's allowing air to flow through it. Whereas before it was way back there and it was getting super hot. So my thinking here in my mechanic buddy, John, AKA Whistling Diesel, his thinking on this is move the PMD and maybe it works better. Oh shit. Move the PMD, maybe it works better. Airflow. Maybe the PMD was overheating, who the hell knows, but I got an extra PMD in the truck as well. So we went and did the job for Rico and that came out pretty good. Here's some pictures of that. All we had to do was put some mud on the tires, a little mud on the walls, I mean. We got that done. Homeowner was happy with that. We got to go back tomorrow, sand it, hit it one more time, and then come back Friday and just sand it, and then we're done with it. So it was somebody else's drywall work. I just had a long conversation with Rico about shoddy work. I said, look, man, people can cost you money all day long. Don't let them cost you work. If somebody goes and does shoddy work under your name, that's going to cost you work. Costing you work is more than costing you money because it's going to cost you more money. But just a little philosophy right there. So I got to get ready to go to therapy today. I mean, not therapy. I got to go see my psychiatrist. And we got to talk about Drywall because, yo, we got to have a talk about this. Do you know that this medication they got me on is $1,400 a month? This shit costs like insulin. And I'm like, why would you put me on something so expensive unless you were getting a kickback? You ain't trying to help me. You just trying to get money, is what I kind of feel like. But anyways, I'm gonna go illegally dump some of these things in my truck at a dumpster at one of the properties. Get rid of those nasty tarps, couple of trash bags. And then I'm taking the box truck to the psychiatrist, and hoping that I make it. Share more shortly. All right. Sell me this pin. Sell me this pin. Hey, first thing first, Thursday morning as I continue this video, and shout out to the $20 Target glasses. If you want the plug on good cheap glasses, Target. $20 glasses, and they got some fly ones. I think these ones don't look too bad. All right, sell me this pin. That's the topic for this morning. I got a big meeting today. Actually, I got a big meeting in just a little bit. That's where I'm on my way to. So I got to go meet with a new company. Lord. Which we possibly already have, meaning they really want to have us paint for them. And I'm hopeful that they're about to throw us a ton of work. They've got a handful of properties, and just really hopeful that I can go in and make the impression that I need to make to get all the properties that they have. So we'll see. That's what's on the agenda first thing this morning. Hey, good morning. It's Thursday morning as I, like I say, continue this. And another thing that I want to share with you guys is I went to the psychiatrist yesterday, and they upped my medication. The Drywall, they've now got me taking 3 milligrams of this because of how it's been for me. And how it's been for me is not been sleeping all that well. Actually, my anxiety is a little higher. And it's not like I'm stressing or worrying about anything. It's just I can't turn my mind off. I'm constantly thinking about work. I'm constantly thinking about just things like getting this lift kit for my truck. And they say that that's more of the manicness. They say that I'm in a manic state right now because of the fact that I'm not sleeping. They need to get my sleep regulated so that the medicine can work the way that it's supposed to work, because right now it's triggering me, triggering my manicness, triggering my anxiety. So isn't that just jolly? More on that in just a sec. Yeah, so, I told them, hey, I'm not sleeping so well. I'm anxious, I'm feeling more manic, and they said, yeah, well, you're in a manic episode right now. And I'm like, what the fuck? That's what you want to hear. I'm sitting here editing video and seeing myself, oh my god, I can't even see around this plus. Seeing myself in these videos and seeing that I am a little off. I guess it's because of that. They would also tell me, they were like, well, we're going to up your dosage. It's going to help with the bipolar. And I'm like, wait a minute. When I came and saw y'all the first time, you told me that I had problems with anger. You told me that I was anxious and I was manic. You never said bipolar. And they said, well, I'm sorry if I didn't explain that correctly, but manicness is a symptom of bipolar. And I wasn't mad that they didn't tell me that, or that they're just now telling me that. And I wasn't denying the fact that I probably am bipolar because it runs in my family. But I was a little taken aback by that. Like, hey, you're just gonna not even buy me dinner first. Just gonna throw that right out there. But I want to be better. Mentally, I want to be better. I feel like I've been better. Aside from the manicness and aside from the anxiousness, I haven't been flying off the handle. I feel like the medication has been helping me. And I take my mental health very seriously now that I'm being diagnosed. But I'm not going to say that I'm not super concerned about all of this, because I said, what happens if I decide I don't want to do this anymore? If I don't want to take this medication anymore, what happens? And they were like, well, you're probably going to go into a super K-hole or, a manic state and be even worse. And I'm like, oh shit, so now I'm stuck like this. This is it for me. I'm just hoping that it's all worth it in the end and I get to sleeping. So what they've done now is they've prescribed me sleeping medication, which I don't want to take, but I have to because I'm not sleeping well. And in fact, I'm waking up in the middle of the night and having a terrible time trying to get back to sleep. So isn't that just jolly? All right, y'all gonna let me merge? Because, that's how we gotta do this here. Thank you. So anyways, enough mental health talk. Oh, and well, real quick before I get off of that, let me share with you. I was sitting there looking for my phone, Jesus Christ. Let me share with you about this sleep medication that they've got me on. I don't know the name of it, but I have to put it on my tongue. It dissolves like an acid strip. And they said, you have to take this laying in bed. And I'm like, what do you mean? They were like, don't take this standing up. Don't take this doing anything. Make sure that you're laying in bed when you take this. And I'm like, holy shit, is it that strong? And they were like, yeah. So, I'm scared that I'm going to take this and I'm going to have a bitch of a time waking up or whatever. So we'll go down that rabbit hole probably this evening because I got to go pick up the medication today. Anywho, moving on, big meeting today. And starting another residential job today. And need to try to figure a way to fit some countertops in today. Can it all be done? Probably not, but we're going to try to make it happen. One of my top guys is starting to get more familiar with the countertops, so eventually he'll be able to do those on his own. I've got two of my other top guys. They're going to be on the exterior deck job. That's the new residential job we're getting ready to start. And all we got to do is tighten up some bolts, tighten up some screws, fix a couple of ugly boards and handrails, and then stain this thing. Solid state or solid stain Rust-Oleum paint is what we're resurfacing this deck with. So we should be able to get this job completed today. Time permitting. We need to get back over to the job for Rico. That's 10 minutes over there of just sanding and throwing a little more skim on that. And then tomorrow, 10 minutes of just sanding and we're out of there. But we definitely got a lot going on and it starts first thing this morning. We got a couple of units to get touched up. That's going to be happening first thing this morning while I'm doing this meeting. A unit to check. And we're going to be on this new residential job around 10 a.m. But for the time being, I'm getting ready to go to this meeting. I'm hoping that this is going to go really well. And I'm going to share more with you guys as soon as the meeting's over with and how it went. So wish me luck. I'm missing a spray machine. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Friday morning. I don't know why I wanted to say it was Tuesday morning. It kind of feels like it's a Tuesday. Up here at the storage unit, and the whole day separated from the last time that I filmed. Last time that I filmed, I was talking about a big meeting that I had to have with a new company and potential properties to paint. Well, I had that meeting yesterday, and that meeting went really well. So hopefully we're going to be painting for at least one of these properties very soon. And hopefully if we go in there and knock that out the park, that's going to lead to more work and more properties. So the meeting went really well yesterday. We even got on that deck job yesterday, the residential job, the second residential job, and we knocked that thing out the park. We did not get on that job until 11 o'clock in the morning. We did not get done doing the wood repairs until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You should have seen the way that my truck was loaded. I had 16-foot deck boards all the way through my glass. Oh my God, I was going 10 miles an hour trying not to shatter my back window. Got the wood repairs done by 3 o'clock, and that's when we started resurfacing the deck, 2 coats, and we got that damn near done. This morning we got to go back over there, do some quick touch-ups, and today we've got 4 units to paint and some countertops to do. We've got countertop material right here, more countertop material right there, and a bunch of shit in my truck that I got to unload. Joe, why are you driving the truck and not the van? Well, the van ain't got no gas in it. The truck barely does, and I can fit more shit up in the truck. So the mission for today is going to be trying to find where the hell this other spray machine is at. It's probably left in a unit, so we're going to have to go find that first thing this morning ASAP. And at some point, I would definitely like to get this storage unit cleaned out. I need to get rid of this couch. Again, anybody want a couch? So yeah, this is where today's going to begin from. We're going to have to load up a lot of shit. We're gonna have to check on paint, see how much paint we got, because we're gonna need a ton of paint. For one of the properties, we got 2 units going at one property and 2 units going at another. And 2 of those units we gotta provide the paint for. That's just dandy. Thank God I got the trash bags. Thank God I got the mini sprayer. We were talking about this mini sprayer yesterday, all day yesterday out there on that deck repair, saying, damn, if we had this, that would be so helpful. Because you ever tried to paint lattice by hand? Yeah, that sucked. So let me go ahead and get this truck unloaded. Hey, and by the way, look at how shiny the truck is. I just had this thing fully cleaned last weekend. I'm gonna keep it clean, and hopefully next week, actually I'm going on vacation next week, but hopefully sometime very soon, I'm gonna be able to get this thing to the shop, because I'm trying to put 8 inches of lift on this sucker. Yeah, buddy. Whew. This tile need to get glazed. Whew. All right, up here in the unit, one of 3 units we've got over at this property, but we're only doing 2 of them today. And this one is actually not bad. I wish I would have showed you the other one. It was dog hair airwear. So, damn, that's a nice little vanity they put in here. Okay. That's a good vanity job right there. Shit. Actually, my vanity job is better, because I at least tried to clean it up. Like down there and stuff. It looks like they did this one themselves. Yeah, they spent some money on this vanity. Yes, they did. All right. Hey, Joe. How you doing? I'm right here. Yeah. Yeah, doing well. Doing well. So, like I said, one of 2 units. Nothing exciting about this. Oh, there's a bird. Oh, he just flew away. All right. Got to get paint. Just had to put a paint order in, and got to go pick up the paint. All right, up in the truck and heading to Home Depot to pick up some materials that we're gonna need. We're getting ready to get into these countertops. I'm gonna be honest, I am not feeling this. I hate doing these countertops in occupied units, especially as of late. We always end up in some occupied units with some people who just suck, to be honest. The last set probably wasn't even going to be as bad as this set's going to be. We've got a lady who is sick, who is already complaining, and I can already see that this is just going to be a fun experience. And, you know, we got to use this contact cement, which is so damn strong fume-wise. She's definitely going to be complaining about that, but there's nothing we can do about it. We just got to go in and do our job, do a good job, make sure that we just knock this thing out the park and do a good job. The thing that sucks is I'm up in my truck. I had to take my truck this morning to dump a bunch of debris from that deck job, and I don't have everything that I need, so I've got one of my top guys who's going to be helping me on this, stopping by the van to pick up a couple of things that we need, and I'm also going to Home Depot to try and get some things that we need as well. All right, sorry about that. Hey, I'm leaving from Home Depot right now, and $260 damn later, I got a whole bunch of materials and things needed so we can go do these countertops and a couple of extra things. Something that I really wanted, an angle finder. I really wanted an angle finder, so I got one now. Super happy about that. I forgot to get hand sanitizer though. I'm probably gonna regret not getting that. Anyways, hey, it's baseball night in America. It's Friday night, and there's a game tonight for the first property. And, you know, I try to call the guy because there's a unit going over there and the unit's locked, and dude just straight banged on me. Hit the hang up button on me. Didn't answer, just sent me the voicemail. And I'm like, damn, man, I wanted to say, hey, we need that unit unlocked because Milton's standing out there waiting. It's 86 degrees right now, 82. And what the fuck? You don't even call me back. Man, y'all going to the baseball suite tonight. Supposed to be. Can't even be nice. Can't be nice. See, you do nice things for people, and sometimes they just don't appreciate that shit. Don't appreciate the fact that I catered it as well. So let's do the math on this thing. The baseball suite is $450. Catering it is $300. So $750 is what I've spent for y'all. And fuck me. Straight up. Oh well, we're not gonna worry about that. Hey, it's the thought that counts. At least on my end. For them, it seems a little thoughtless. But what are you gonna do? We're gonna go do countertops. That's what we're gonna go do. I don't know if I've mentioned or not how much I'm not really looking forward to this particular set. Love doing work. Love working hard. Tell you one other thing real quick. Let's change gears to a positive note. The deck job is completed, and that job is going to lead to more work. So the guy that we did that job for works at a pretty big car dealership, not a car lot. Is a car lot a car dealership, or is a car lot like a lot lizard of car dealerships? Something to think about. But anyways, this guy's general manager wants us to come do some work for him. Matter of fact, he wanted a composite deck built. And I was like, hey, look, I'm not a Class A contractor. I can't take on that type of work. Not yet. I'm almost a Class A, but I'm not yet. He was like, oh, well, that's okay, because this guy's got a bunch of other work that he wants you to do as well. And I'm like, dude, look at this. We're doing one job, and that job is leading to more work. And that's how it should be when you're doing good work, that is. But speaking of the Class A contractor thing and not being one yet and not being able to take on a job where we're actually building something, you know, my Class A contractor could take on that job and he could sub it to us. Let's say he bids that job at $15,000. We come in at about $11,000 or $12,000. He makes $3,000 just for nothing. That is kind of the beauty of being a Class A contractor. If you've got subs that you can trust. And I'm not talking about Suboxones. Oh shit, I'm just carrying on. All right, anyways, we're gonna go do these countertops and share more in a little bit. Hey, I was in Home Depot and I was checking out, and the barcode didn't read on one of my items. Like I guess I used the wrong barcode on a fucking bottle of water at that. And the alarm went off. It was like, wrong barcode, invalid scan is what it said. So this lady comes over and she was like, what are you doing over here? I was like, I was trying to scan a bottle of water. That's all I was doing. So she fixes it. And then she stands over me for the rest of my checkout. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, there's a whole bunch of other self-checkouts, but you're just standing over me over a bottle of water. How about that? All right. Countertops. 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 Let's go do them. I gotta be honest, it's hot as balls out here today. All right, day's done, 4:40 in the afternoon, and maybe some shit is won. I think we did 4 units today. God, I hope we did 4 units today. I never even heard from Jason. Sure hope he got over there and did that unit. And we got the countertops damn near done. We didn't start on those till about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and had we gotten an earlier start on those, we would have had them wrapped up, but we're super close on them. And to be honest, they weren't that bad. The countertops were easy. I even went and bought me an angle finder, not an angle grinder today. And that helped out tremendously. What we ran into issue-wise was the plumbing, of course. Yeah, man, copper lines and leaking valves and all sorts of fucked up shit underneath of that sink. But we got it all put back together, and that was where we ran into issues at. In other news, we got a cleaner trying to upcharge after our paints because of dust. No overspray, dust. Actually sent a video to one of the properties and showed them wiping dust. Matter of fact, I probably have the video right here. It's a pretty grainy video. Sorry about that, but that's the way that it came to me. I think she was filming that on a Nintendo DS. And, you know, I get a message from the property saying, hey, the cleaner's upcharging us $100. I'm gonna have to kick that back to you. And I'm like, look, I didn't see any overspray in that. All I saw was dust. And if you're telling me that I got to go in there and clean as well and do the cleaner's job, well, then you might as well just have us doing the cleans as well. But not trying to be cleaning. There is zero money in cleaning. Hence the fact, shorty trying to upcharge for nothing. And you ain't gonna pass that buck along to me. No sir, buckaroo. Oh, man. Anyways, we're going to a baseball game tonight. I got one of the properties going to a baseball game tonight. And they're gonna have our suite, and we're just gonna have regular old bucket seats, which is totally fine with me. In other news, I also got an opportunity to talk with the general manager of the car dealership where dude works at, who we did the deck repair for, and he's got a boatload of work. I thought that it was a deck building job. It's not. It's replacing deck boards with composite deck boards, which, hey man, we can do that all day long. Just so long as I ain't got to pull no permits. And replacing like kind for like kind, I ain't got to do so. So, yeah. Traffic. Hey, we actually used to clean at those properties. That property right there, as a matter of fact. Sure did when I had the cleaning business. But yeah, man, I'm going to fight all sorts of traffic. 4:44 in the afternoon, trying to get home, get changed, get a shower, and go enjoy the evening with my wife and my son. And that's all I got. I've been out in the blazing sun all day, cutting laminate. And I'm ready to go enjoy this weekend. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for taking the time to rock with me on this. And I'm going to look forward to sharing more with you guys real soon. Until then, take care.
Next batter, the shortstop, number 8, Chad Finger.
Not a single soul up there, babe.
I'm thrilled.